Greetings, St. Paul's. Blessings on this Thursday. Today's daily lectionary psalm is Psalm 105. Give thanks to the Lord and call upon his name. Make known his deeds among the peoples. Sing to him, sing praises to him, and speak of all his marvelous works. The name of the Lord. Very interesting topic. I have been thinking about this quite a bit over the last several months, and I must confess that it's particularly because my children have been asking me, particularly during this time that we have been spending so much time together, about the words we use in reference to God, the name of God. Even though it has come up in my mind many times before, I was not doing daily meditations as I'm doing today, so I guess that now that this psalm speaks about calling on the name of the Lord, it's a good a time as any to think about it. One of the most important things I think we need to have in mind when we see the biblical text is to remember that the writers of the Bible put words down on scrolls at a particular time in a particular place. Their context was very, very specific to them, and they for the most part lived in times when there were monarchs of some type in place. Pharaohs, kings, emperors. And that is the type of language that they use regularly in their lives. So it should not be surprising at all that in making reference to a God that they believe was more powerful and higher than all of those earthly rulers, they would use some of that same language. God is king. God rules over all. God is Lord. These are, if you may want to look at it that way, words from a different era, at least if you think about it from our cultural setting. The reality is that if we were the ones writing the Bible, we would use words that we would be accustomed to where we are. We would say maybe, the president of all creation. Just throwing something out there. But I believe that it is important that when we look at the biblical language, that we do the study of the context in which the Bible was written, so that we don't fall into the error of simply judging what is placed before us without first understanding where it all comes from. We probably wouldn't refer to God as he and him in our time, but in the time when the biblical writers were writing, when the patriarchy was the rule of the day, referring to God as a he may have been considered undermining God or putting God in an unprivileged position compared to the gods of other cultures and civilizations. So we have to look at it, I believe, in that way. Do the study of the time, of the era, and then judge if what they were trying to say makes sense to the people of their time, and therefore in translation makes sense to us. And if you think that the words that are used for God in the Bible are not the correct ones, hey, what would your suggestion be? What would you think would be a better way of making reference to God? And as I say that, good luck in finding terms that are going to make everybody happy from this time forth and forevermore. May you have a blessed rest of your day, St. Paul's, and may you be able to recognize God's grace in your life this day.